What? I'm a bit sore, so I take a little break doing some sauna. I put off my shower in the morning. Got a lot of paper. Today's paperwork day. So actually, I'm a Rotary member. I belong to a Rotary club. I'm skipping that. Got a lot of paperwork to do, but I figured I'd get in here, get a little health benefit. Work all day up until like 4 o'clock. Then one of our high school teams has a game tonight, so we'll be over there coaching, warming them up, doing our thing at Legacy. Just want to make sure I get the sauna in. I won't be able to do it tonight, and my body's kind of inflamed. Not gonna lie. So it's raining. It's raining in most of the East Coast, right? That hurricane came in. By the way, much love and prayers out to everybody in Florida. I see a lot of friends of mine. Their basements are flooded. Yeah, they have basements by the ocean, but here's the thing. They have vents on both sides, so the water flows in and out. But some people finish those basements. It's a risk. It can't be insured. Losing a lot of things. Excuse me. So, yeah, people on the East Coast, Florida, obviously much prayers and love out to you guys. Hopefully everything goes well. You don't lose anything of value, meaning not something monetarily, but losing people, losing things that mean a lot to you, losing your house, so or your car, right? Those are all things that, yeah, they're replaceable, but they cost a lot, very, very bad. So with that being said, like, I woke up this morning, my body is just like, whoa. Between the flights this week and everything, my joints are killing me. So I actually, I posted on my Twitter, I tweeted it, and I put Instagram, yo, man, my joints are killing me. Everybody else, is your joints killing you? Everybody like, yeah. Then you get the comments from the keto people, low-carb people, and they're like, yeah, my joints are fine. And Dr. Sean Baker chimed in. He's like, my joints are fine. And I'm like, huh. So I have studies, and I actually reread them this morning. There's one study out of University of Alabama at Birmingham. And they actually compared a low-fat diet to a low-carb diet. And it was a well-done study, peer-reviewed. And there's other studies as well, some inconclusive, some pretty conclusive, that low-carb diets actually outperformed high-carb diets in osteoporosis pain. So basically improved quality of life for those with osteoarthritis. What the fuck, porosis? Osteoarthritis. So it improved their quality of life, their measurements of pain across the pretty much across the line. Like, everybody had improvements. So with that being said, I think this might be a time to test it out. Now, I've already done the carnivore diet. I had severe digestive issues. At the time, my IBS was completely ridiculous. My IBS is under control. I haven't had an IBS flare-up in a couple of years now. And so it's like, hey, you know what? Maybe I will try this low-carb thing. I'm not going to be a Nazi about it, right? Like, if my kid has a birthday, which, there's none really coming up, right? I'll go ahead and I'll have a piece of cake, whatever. But I'm just looking at this like, how can, as an aging person, as someone who's turning 44 in November, how can I mitigate some of the pain that I feel? Now, I'm not in a lot of pain compared to a lot of people, right? But I like to push hard. Like, for example, today on legs, pendulum squat, my hips were so tight. I warmed up completely adequately, right? Like, I came into the gym sore. So I went in, I did 7-way hip. I warmed up my back. I spent probably 20% more time on warm-ups than I normally do, and probably even more. And then I did more warm-up sets, did a lot of workup sets, and even then, like, things were just off. Then I did leg curls. I did some kickbacks for my glutes. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and give this a try. So I will be doing somewhat of a lower carb diet, mostly beef-based, not strictly carnivore, but, more along the lines. And the reason is I'm testing it out. Look, I've been pretty decent as far as joint pain goes throughout the summer. When I travel to California and Florida, my joints are much better. Once the weather starts getting cold, all the trauma I've had from playing football, from lifting heavy, from powerlifting, from boxing, from all that, it all seems to come back in a lot. Elbows, shoulders, lower body, hips. Again, it's not debilitating. I'm still able to move. I'm still able to train, but like lower back's kind of locked up. So it's like, okay, what can I do to mitigate this? So we'll give this a test. I'll go about 1 to 2 months and see how it goes. So I just, it's something, again, it's one of those where there's enough data on the subject. There's enough data to be like, okay, I'm not just pissing in the wind. I'm not just, making shit up right now. There is credible data, demonstrating that lower carb diets can improve joint health, can improve pain from things like osteoarthritis, which I have osteoarthritis. I have no cartilage left in my thumb. When I would box, so I'm not the most mobile guy. So when I came with my overhand right, which we practiced all the time because it was my finishing punch. So when I came my overhand right, I generally wouldn't turn it enough. So I'd strike my thumb a lot. So boom, boom, boom. And even though we wrap our hands, we have the glove on, at the end of the day, you're just getting that trauma over and over and over. So that's something that also, is an issue for me. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't, but what's the harm in trying, right? And at the end of the day, all food prices are up. Food costs are super high. My wife texted me from the grocery store and says, bro, it's like $5 for a little tub of like sugar-free barbecue sauce. I'm like, holy shit, that is insane. So, you look at things and you just, as you learn new things, but again, it's like, the science is there. Again, it's not conclusive. It's probably based on individuals, their tolerance for different ingredients and foods. But I think it's just something that I'll try. Because I'm not really concerned with, being the biggest, the leanest. It's not my concern. My concern is to feel good and look pretty good. And I think I can do that through just lifestyle changes, but it's a matter of finding the right lifestyle change for me. Obviously, I mitigate as much as possible, taking Ambrosia Golden and all that good stuff, just keeping everything working, and obviously stretching and rehabbing and prehabbing and all the movements I do. But I think that those are things we look at. But again, there is data to suggest that lower carb diets can help with joint pain. So, we'll give it a go. Give it a go. Anyway, I'm off to answer your questions. I'll give it about, I'll give it about another 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go shower, and I got so much paperwork, I just don't want to do it. I mean, every new large account we close with Ambrosia requires about 20 hours of paperwork. Seems insane. Hey, may Allah bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Yo, what's up, Ali? Do I have beef with Greg Doucette? Greg and I are friends, I believe. Like, Greg and I chat here and there, and we've actually been using each other's videos in our own videos. So I believe, Greg and I are friends. A lot of my videos you might see I don't post here. A lot of my videos, all of my videos right now, go on youtube.com/@LoblinerTV. That's youtube.com/@LoblinerTV. However, I will be mixing them up. I'll probably put 2 a week over there, and 3 a week over there, and 2 a week over here, and keep my lives over here. I just want to keep building that alternate channel because, again, my subscriber to viewer ratio throws off the algorithm. John Bravo kind of helped me with that. So we're building the other channel slowly but surely, but we'll still be sure to put videos on this channel. Just to get out there. I don't think I've ever eaten crawfish. Sub Kai Balian. Could eating more protein on keto be a factor? So the thing is with keto, Sean Baker gets like 400 grams of protein a day. I currently get that. All I'm going to do, the problem with when I did lower carb diets before is my fat wasn't high enough. So I just need to basically utilize fattier meats to keep my calories high, and utilize things like butter and ghee and things like that to make sure that I'm getting enough fats. So my thing is overall caloric intake, and I just don't think I'm getting enough fats. Do I get body work done? I haven't had much time lately. It doesn't appear to help me much, but I do have a great massage therapist in Franklin who does a great job. I'm going to actually see if they could see me tomorrow after my son's football game, or even before. But yeah, I was getting body work done here and there. I need to get it more often. For me, I do a lot of body tempering. So my daughter or Bryce, they're okay with it. But we do have a tempering tool by Rogue, the 110 pounder. So you're able to just get in there and really loosen up the joints and really get in that QL and SI of the back. And I love those things. It's something we do for all of our football players. So on Saturday, we do a recovery session at 11 a.m. So what we'll do is we'll have them, we'll roll them out, do some recovery movements, get blood flowing. And then after they're done doing that, we'll get the temperer and just kind of work them out. And it really seems to do a good job. We also have access to a cold plunge. We'll have them go in. So it's definitely a tool we use. But yeah, I just haven't had enough time between travel and paperwork and things like that to do it. And I'm just happy I have time to do the sauna today, but I do have to miss a meeting for it. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. From Cam, I heard onions give you huge gains. Onions don't give you huge gains. Check vitamin D, bro. So my vitamin D is great. My vitamin D is fine. I've got my levels checked. I supplement with vitamin D every single day. It's not vitamin D. It's not vitamin D. It's vitamin fucking old man. From Steven, great work, man. Keep working hard. God bless. Jesus loves you. Well, thank you so much. Never too late to get saved. Well, you know I'm Jewish. I love to save. I love to save. Love to save money all the time. Bro, you're jacked up. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Can I fight? Well, I mean, I am 2-0 officially as a boxer. I don't fight. I haven't been in a fight since I was 16 years old outside of a boxing ring. But I've had thousands of rounds of sparring, and if I'm fighting somebody, unless it's a professional fighter like a Jake Shields or somebody, I like my chances. Keep on with your life. God loves you. Why, thank you. Do a handstand push-up? No. What are your thoughts on butt stuff? You do you, bro. From Nanny, Rizulbagoo. Can you give me some advice on how to fix chest fat? Any drugs like Relaxi? So is it chest fat or gyno? Because if it's chest fat, you're just fat. You just need to lose more weight. It might be the last area to go. You might have more, beta receptors or whatever, estrogen receptors in there. So you're just too fat. It's not just chest fat. Now, if it's gyno, I would go see a doctor and see if you do have gyno. Maybe it needs to be removed. I have heard reports of people decreasing gyno using something called raloxifene. And the protocol they use is 50, I believe it's milligrams, micrograms. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 50 milligrams, if it's more micrograms, I don't remember which one. 50 milligrams for 2 weeks, for 14 days. And then after that, 25 milligrams a day until the gyno subsides. And I've heard a lot of people having great success with raloxifene. Vitamin D doesn't work. Try 9-MPC. Vitamin D is not going to help joint pain, bro. Sorry. What supplement nootropic do you take now? So I own a company called Ambrosia. We have a product called Mental Jewels. Look it up, Mental Jewels. Get the powder. It's delicious. So Mental Jewels I take every single day, along with my pre-workout Kinetic. Kinetic is also great for mental focus. Why do all you guys have beards? So one is I had a goatee. And then I was in New York having a meeting with my buddy PDB, who was just on my Lobliner TV channel doing a workout. And he said, dude, just grow a full beard. And I can't shave all the way. My wife hates it. I tried doing it, I think, 2021. I shaved, and my wife's like, never do that again. So I had just a goatee up until this year. Then I went with the beard, and I just like the beard. So why do old guys have beards? I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it's that I look fucking retarded without a beard. You shave your body, why not your face? I think I explained that, David. Maybe I'm just ugly and I'm covering it up. Do you shave everything? Tips for shaving pubes. I use a standard Gillette Mach 3 or Fusion, whatever it's called, razor. And I just shave every 2 to 3 days my entire body. Just don't cut your balls. It'll hurt. Angry Vet, hey bro, training for contest 21 December. I placed dead last Nationals 2022. Prep was totally wrong. Now after 2 years of HIIT training and spin bike, ready for show again. Focus. Well, fantastic, man. Best of luck to you. Daddy, are you on steroids? So I'm on TRT, 150 milligrams. I'll answer this once and then people can rewind. I'll just say to rewind it or go back, whatever you call it now. So I am on TRT, 150 milligrams a week, along with 2 IUs HGH 5 days a week, prescribed. Do you know what PBJD is? I do not. I probably don't want to know. Veggies high in protein, micronutrients. No, veggies are not high in protein. Hey, Mark, good to see you. Hey, Jessica, long time. From Jim Kings, mate, you are ripped. Is it possible to get like that being natty? It is. I was as ripped. I'll post a picture of me competing as a lightweight. I was shredded. Just wasn't as big. So, I mean, it's possible to get very lean being natty. If you want to know how lean you could get, just look at the last OCB or any of those championships like the Yorton Cup. Those dudes are more shredded than you'd imagine. If you had to pick one the rest of your life, ice bath or sauna? Sauna. Quick question, when you increase your carbs, do you tend to hold more water? Yes, because water carries, carbs carry water with it. So with every carb you eat, you're carrying a certain amount of water. I don't remember it off the top of my head. He's my girl's gynecologist. Who is? I'm lost. 50 milligrams of what? Raloxifene, if you're referring to the former question. Lay off the steroids, lay off your mom. Natties are better than drug abusers. Yeah, I agree. How much steroids? Answered that once, go back. Even if you take the juice, you'll still need to put in the work. Hate everybody thinks different. People just love to be negative and hate on people. It's just YouTube and it's TikTok. It's every platform, to be honest. I'm used to it. Any tips for knee joint pain, red light therapy, cold plunge? Cold plunge tends to help me. Even taking cold showers tends to help. I don't currently have a cold plunge at my house, so I will do one cold shower after sauna if I can every day. Honestly, there's a supplement called Ambrosia Golden that is really good. It's a super turmeric product. It's fish oil, supplement fish oil, and make sure you have adequate fat in your diet. And I mean, be mobile, move, work out. From Jessica, I love my guy's beard. Again, like, why do guys have beards? I don't know. Because we do. Because we can. Destinex for gyno, your thoughts? I'm not an expert on it. I just know that raloxifene has been used by a lot of people with great results. From the Sunman receipts, unnatural. Okay. Doesn't offend me. From Alex, loving the lives, Mark. You going live again tonight? I'm not. One of the high schools we coach, Paige, has a football game. If you are in the Franklin area, it's going to be rainy. It's going to be ugly. I will be on the sideline with a poncho on because it's going to be wet as fuck. But if you want to come by, say hi, just find me on the sideline, yell my name, and I'll come and shake your hand. How does BPC 157 help you? I'm much better than I would have been, but again, it's not like the end all be all. A beard is a manly badge, sort of. I'm just glad I can grow a good beard. Love your stuff, MTS. Been using it at least 10 years. The only thing I hate is that hit. Yeah, we're working on getting stock, but we do have MTS Whey in stock. We got most of our good flavors in. Have you seen his wife? My wife's awesome. Big shout out from Scotland. What's up, Scotland in the house, wearing the kilt, representing. How much am I weighing in? I was weighing, so I was 215 and a half beginning of the week, and I'm back down after traveling to 213. I'm trying to eat as much as possible, and I'm just having trouble getting enough food. I just haven't had time to eat. Hola, gente. Hola to you, man. Hola. All the holas. Have I used TB500? Yes, many times. I like TB500, especially for acute injuries. I like it for its overall health benefits. TB500, if you want a good company to buy it from, go ahead and DM me on Instagram, at Marc Lobliner. DM me at Marc Lobliner on Instagram. Do I smoke? No, I do not. I've never smoked anything in my life. Don't plan on it. It's terrible for you. Don't do it. Started my D-Bowl cycle weeks ago. Any tips to improve gains in the cycle? Just make sure that you're getting enough food and training hard. I have nothing else for you. Thoughts on toys for a man who misses significant other? Bro, that's weird. You have a hand. Like, if you're that lonely, like, toys, like, meaning sex toys, or like fucking like G.I. Joes? That's weird. Men shouldn't have toys. That's really weird. What are you running? I'm thinking about starting my TRT, test at 500, been 34, thinking about Transcend. So I go to Hormone Health and Wellness. Again, DM me on it. It's in my I think it's in the description below on YouTube. If you go, I use Hormone Health and Wellness. 500 milligram. Oh, your test at 500. Yeah. I don't know if you're a candidate for TRT. I'm not sure. That's a pretty good test. But yeah, Hormone Health and Wellness. You could DM me on Instagram. They're the best. How old am I? I turned 44 November 22nd. It's the big day. Big 4-4. Very significant number. Everybody's waiting for that 44th birthday. Not really, but whatever. So I think that's it, guys. Anyway, I've been in here long enough. Yeah, my daughter's in town. Going to have a good time, get some work done, and go to Page Football tonight. So if you guys need anything else, just hit me up on Instagram at Marc Lobliner, DM me. What is between S4 and S23 for SARMs? I don't know what either of them are or what they do. I don't know any of that SARM shit. Dude, I turned 44, no, 11. Oh, we're the same age. 11, 22, yep, November. That's when JFK was assassinated. Not in 1980, but November 22nd. I do. I'm on TRT, 150 milligrams a week, Vivi. So with that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day. God bless. Oh, and go to tigerfitness.com. Tigerfitness.com, coupon code Derek, D-E-R-E-K. Coupon code Derek, D-E-R-E-K, gets 10% off the entire site. Tigerfitness.com. Blood pressure is 110/70. Take care, guys.